Hello guys, welcome to the shonen charged chaos of Anime Final Strike, Roblox's tower defense epic where Bleach, Naruto, and DBZ heroes shred enemy waves. Picture Vosto Lorde slicing bosses like a hollow king, while Naroto Teen slips on his ramen bowl mid-fight. I'm your gem farming, reroll wasting shinobi who's wiped more waves than a Jinin, cackled at my own Yano fails, and still dreams of Veshcross's AoE glory. We're ranking all units, best DPS, support, economy to weaker third options, in a tier list packed with wild anime tales and pro tips to dominate story, infinite, and raid modes. Snag codes like thanks for 30 likes, summon your dream team, and let's defend Sakura Escape like anime legends. In Anime Final Strike, units are your towers, DPS support economy, placed in 2x2 grids with 2 to 4 upgrades. Gotcha pulls, mythical person 0.5, secret person 0.1. Need gems from story, 800 wave 40 meadow solo, battle pass, 500 day, or codes, perfect stat engrams and trait rerolls, via thanks for 50 likes, boost damage, range, and attack speed. Best units like Vosto Lorde and Uneko Jackpot rule all modes, while weaker third options like Naroto Teen are early game fodder. Evolve units with rare materials, play strategically, and check Discord Trello for updates. Let's start with the weakest flops and blast to the top tier titans. Say hello to weaker third options, the anime rookies of Anime Final Strike, where units flop harder than a chunin missing a kunai toss. These are for newbies with no gems but plenty of heart to laugh at their fumbles. Think Naruto Teen dreaming of ramen mid-wave. Meet these chaotic starters. Naruto Teen is the ninja kid who trips on his own Rasengan. He once spun a chakra ball into a bush. Imagine a story wave where he's more noodle than ninja, turning a defense into a Naruto Teen blooper. Use for early story filler, pair with Yano for a weak spark, and re-roll fast. He's a zombie snack. Next up, Minato, the speedy slacker with no sting. He dashed into a wall. Picture an infinite wave where he's more sprint than strike, making a defense a Minato mess. Use for cheap placement, pair with Seigo King for a frail duo, and spin quick. He's a wipe waiting. Fire Hashira swings in with fiery passion but feeble flames. He slashed a wave and singed himself. Imagine a raid where he's more spark than slaughter, turning a fight into a Fire Hashira fumble. Use for early DPS, pair with Aku for a weak combo, and re-roll ASAP. He's an enemy's chew toy. Yano, Ichiru Mast, Akoza, Enarai, Sago King, Aku, Kaziru, Wind Hashira, yep, twice as windy. Mihawk and Itachi are quirky misfits with flashes of potential but more flops than feats. Yano buffs bushes, Ichiru Mast misses crits, Akoza punches air. Use an early story for cheap placement, pair with Naroto Teen for a rookie rush, and re-roll for better. They're fodder for the horde. Now, let's dash into great starters. The anime recruits of Anime Final Strike, early game edge units who shine for newbies with a few gems and a smirk for chaos. Think Vegeta Super flexing too soon. Meet these scrappy starters. Vegeta Super is the Saiyan Prince with premature punches. He powered up and punched air. Imagine a story wave where he's more pride than power, turning a defense into a Vegeta Super comedy. Use for early ground DPS, pair with Black Roku for a starter spark, and upgrade fast. He's a zombie's chuckle. Next, Black Roku, the fiery fighter with smoky stumbles. He kicked a flame and tripped. Picture an infinite wave where he's more blaze than battle, making a defense a Black Roku blunder. Use for early AoE, pair with Magma Admiral for a fiery duo, and play smart. He's a waves breather. Finally, Magma Admiral, the molten marauder with hot fumbles. He melted a path but slipped. Imagine a raid where he's more heat than hit, turning a fight into a Magma Admiral mess. Use for early crowd control, pair with Vegeta Super for a starter surge, and grind gems. He's an enemy's target. Let's leap into second best support, the anime pros of Anime Final Strike, niche navigators who buff waves but buckle under pressure. These units shine for gem farmers who laugh at their own chaos. Think Ice Admiral freezing his own feet. Meet these quirky questers. Ice Admiral is the chilly champ with icy oopsies. He froze a wave but slipped on it. Imagine a story wave where he's more frost than force, turning a defense into an Ice Admiral blooper. Use for mid-game crowd control, pair with Ulquiorra for a support spark, and freeze tight. He's a zombie's chuckle. Next, Ulquiorra, the hollow helper with somber stumbles. He cast a buff and missed. Picture an infinite wave where he's more gloom than glow, making a defense an Ulquiorra oops. Used for support buffs, pair with Dark Beard for a niche duo, and buff smart. He's a waves breather. Finally, Dark Beard, the pirate powerhouse with shaky support. He roared a buff but napped. Imagine a raid where he's more beard than boost, turning a fight into a Dark Beard doze. Used for mid-game utility, pair with Ice Admiral for a support surge, and place wisely. He's an enemy's target. Time to soar into second best DPS, the anime elites of Anime Final Strike, wave-wrecking warriors who shred waves with shonen flair. These units shine for gem grinders who want to flex. Think Akoza Oblivion punching chaos or Natoro Sage missing his mark. Meet these tower titans. Akoza Oblivion is the hybrid havoc with wild swings. He punched a horde but hit a rock. Imagine a story wave where he's a DPS dynamo, turning a defense into an Akoza Oblivion rampage. Used for versatile DPS, pair with Vesh for an AoE duo, and swing hard. He's a zombie's dread. Next, Kamado, Yanapass, Vesh, Natoro Sage, Vegeta Super Ascended, and Enerai Overchar bring their own flair, each a high damage dealer with occasional fumbles. Kamado burns bright but trips, Vesh zaps but misfires, Natoro Sage spins chakra into chaos. Used in mid to late game for strong DPS, pair with Ulquiorra for a buffed blitz, and aim sharp. They're a waves panic. Now, let's bank into best economy, the moneymakers of Anime Final Strike, gold-grinding gods who fund your victory. These units shine for gem-rich players. Think Uneko Jackpot raining coins. Meet these cash kings. Uneko Jackpot is the gold-printing goddess. She once bankrolled a team but bought a bad trait. Imagine a tournament where she's a coin cascade, making a defense a Uneko Jackpot masterpiece. Used for economy domination, pair with Vesh Cross for a rich DPS duo, and fund the fight. She's a zombie's frustration. Next, Uneko and Namu keep the cash flowing. Uneko with steady gold, Namu with budget buffs. Used in all modes for economy boosts, pair with Akoza Oblivion for a rich DPS combo, and place early. They're a horde's headache. Let's flash into best support, the Team Titans of Anime Final Strike, buffing beasts who make your squad unstoppable. These units shine for pros. Think Tobito Masked cursing foes or Orihime healing with heart. Meet these squad savers. Tobito Masked is the curse-casting king. He once cursed a wave but spooked himself. Imagine an infinite wave where he's a buffing beast turning a defense into a Tobito Masked triumph. Used for late game buffs, pair with Vosto Lorde for a killer duo and curse with flair. He's a zombie's dread. Ulquiorra Resurrection, Tobito, Ice Admiral Trader, and Orihime follow, each a support star. Ulquiorra boost with Hollow Gloom, Orihime heals with Hair Clip Chaos. Used for team synergy, pair with Minato Evolution for a buffed DPS surge and support smart. They're a wave's nightmare. Finally, let's Bankai into best DPS, the anime gods of Anime Final Strike, meta-dominating legends who shred waves like a shonen finale. These units are for reroll masters. Picture Vosto Lorde slashing bosses or Vesh Cross zapping hordes. Meet these mythic maulers. Vosto Lorde is the Hollow Emperor with boss-slaying blades. He once sliced a boss but cut a tree. Imagine a raid where he's a single-target slayer, turning zombies into a Vosto Lorde highlight reel. Used for boss DPS, pair with Tobito Masked for a cursed combo and slash with swagger. He's a horde's nightmare. Vesh Cross, Minato Evolution, Naroto Sage Master, Vegeta Magen, Kabuto King, and Seisoke Hebi bring the heat, each a DPS deity. Vesh Cross rains AoE, Minato teleports for crits, Naroto Sage spins Rasengans, Seisoke Hebi strikes with Chidori. Use in late game for wave clearing chaos, pair with Uneko Jackpot for a rich slaughter, and dominate all modes. They're a zombie's endgame. Rule Sakura Escape like a shonen legend. Pair Vosto Lorde with Tobito Masked for a boss-killing cursed duo, or Uneko Jackpot with Vesh Cross for a rich AoE apocalypse. Farm gems via story, 800 wave 40, battle pass, 500 day, or codes like thanks for 50 clikes for trait rerolls. Newbies, grab Vegeta Super for story starts. Pros, reroll for Vosto Lorde to own raids. Evolve Minato to Evolution with rare stones, or boost Vesh Cross with plus 250% DMG traits. Synergize Ice Admiral with Akoza Oblivion for a frozen DPS storm, or Oriham with Naroto Sagemaster for a healed Rasengan rush. Check Discord Trello for codes and updates, and grind Infinite Mode for Evo materials. The Horde's Dust, Anime Champs, Anime Final Strikes units ranked from Vosto Lorde's slashing supremacy to Naroto Teen's ramen flops. You're a tower defense legend now, whether you're zapping with Veshcross or giggling at Yano's fumbles. Best DPS support economy rule all modes, weaker third options fuel your grind with laughs. Newbies, grab Vegeta Super for story, pros, hunt Vosto Lorde for leaderboard glory. Mix Minato Evolution with Tobito for a teleport curse duo, or Uneko Jackpot with Akoza Oblivion for a rich DPS squad. Redeem codes, stock Trello, and etch your anime Final Strike saga. What's your shonen tale? Slashing with Vosto Lorde or tripping with Naroto Teen? Drop your clutch clears or reroll fails below. Let's ignite the anime Final Strike hype. Smash that like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more Roblox chaos. Defend Sakura Escape.